Yo, welcome back to Punch Drunk ENT. You got your guys here with your Mr. Swag and Waggy.
No, I'm just Dan.
And we back with another reaction video.
Another countdown. Top 10 anime villains that are better than the hero.
Ooh. Now we all know villains are always not wrong, man. What's the saying goes? When you're young, you love the hero, but when you older, you understand the villain.
Exactly.
We gonna get right into it. I'm excited for this one.
Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to your boys, and show us some love.
So without further ado, heroes or villains? Who do you choose? I just look at you.
You got anime for everything else. Why not skateboards?
Put his blood on your face because I.
Ricky!
Oh.
This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime villains that are better than the hero.
Ooh.
Not in my case.
Yeah, I get that one.
I can't name them, but...
I forgot. Ganjiro.
Somebody asked me about this yesterday. Did I watch Baki?
It's been a long time, Doctor.
I shouldn't have left
This
you.
list will be looking at the anime series that have villains that outshine their heroes. Who is the best anime villain of the 2010s? Let us know in those
still got
comments.
eyes in it.
And as
It's all you.
always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo. So head over there.
There we go, guys.
give me a
Let's
follow,
go.
And let me know which anime list you want to see next.
I wish they would have put that in the title.
Dio Brando,
Dio!
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Phantom Blood is not generally considered to be one of JoJo's strongest arcs, but it does have something going for it. Dio.
Bro, it's how you carry yourself.
Ooh, look at the entrance. I'm out this bitch. Look at me stepping.
Diabolically evil, Dio dominates the entire arc through his campy but still intimidating presence, which contrasts splendidly with the straight-laced Jonathan Joestar. Dio demands to be seen, heard, and worshipped, and the villain approaches his quest to ruin Jonathan with such unbridled passion that it's difficult to not love him for it.
Shout out to Dio.
Dracula.
While nowhere near Speedwagon levels, Dio is still a breakout character, only becoming more grandiose by the time Stardust Crusaders rolled around. Number 9, Fi. Beyblade
okay,
Burst
Beyblade.
Turbo.
Wow.
Turbo has its fair share of issues, with the season's overpowered protagonist, Iga Akabane, generally being regarded as a downgrade from Beyblade Burst Evolution's Volt Aoi. For all Iga's faults, the Beyblader at least goes
I
up
tried to get the
against a-
Beyblade at one time. When it was first starting out, I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't, man.
I like having a toy.
It's about spinning tops, man. Like,
Yeah. They had to make it look extravagant. I like, a whole bunch of it look extravagant. Yeah, that
God.
ain't rocking.
I know, Beyblades have tournaments with that too.
Yeah.
Man, look, my little cousin had the whole like little arena thing.
That's what my cousin had. The little cousin had too. He had the little arena and everything. Just to pick which one you wanted.
But
It was dope.
that's a concept. I just couldn't
As a
do
cartoon
it.
concept.
Yeah.
really fun antagonist. In fact, Fi almost makes Turbo worth watching all on his own.
Your shoulder. How's it holding up?
Early on, Fi comes across as a mysterious but powerful figure, one who brings out the best in Iga by triggering the worst in him.
What is this feeling?
Can you feel it?
As the series progresses, Fi grows more maniacal, and it's a blast to watch.
Say goodbye! It's over!
Like a chicken?
I don't know. Chicken Dragon.
Number 8, Inosuke Shindo. Skate the Infinity.
What is this anime?
Adam
New
turns
show.
skating into a ritual of
2021.
love, and the villain puts on an incredible show in the process. Reki and Langa's camaraderie serves as Skate's beating heart, while Inosuke delivers the style, flamboyance, and dance moves.
君に対する興味が1ミリもないからね。
Leading a double life as a politician and
Double
the
life, huh?
skater who founded S,
Double life.
Inosuke viciously but gracefully destroys his opponents with all the enthusiasm of a JoJo villain.
Oh.
触ってもいいかな
Inosuke's backstory adds quite a bit of weight to his character, revealing exactly what led the politician down this road and enhancing his rivalry with Langa. Did we mention the man has flair?
This is 2010 new stuff too, I forgot. So my choices won't be on this list.
Oh,
Lick 'em.
here's my blood. Ricky!
Number 7, Akane Shinjo, SSSS Gridman.
Me.
While
Gridman.
certainly a love letter to the beloved tokusatsu, Trigger's take on the Gridman formula is considerably darker, and a lot of that rests on Akane's
It's a little
shoulders.
girl, people.
神様と一緒の方が楽しいよ。
Allegedly.
自分の好きなようにできるんだから。
Introduced as basically a high school idol, Akane reveals herself
So
to
she's
be
the villain?
slightly more
Okay.
insane than initially meets the eye.
Oh, shit.
でもしょうがないじゃん。本当私ずるいよね。でもこうするしかないじゃん。
Akane
Oh,
crafts the
shoot.
kaiju that face off against Yuta and Gridman, with the anime delving deeper into the villain's character and psyche. Akane is the most fleshed out character.
Now that's why I like it in the villain and everything. I always like the build up to the villain.
Yeah.
Like, you know, first you see him and everything, you think, oh, okay, who is this person? And then you see little things, but you don't really see like what's make the villain. But every episode you see the build up. You see
The build up, then you start slowly seeing them unravel a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Fucking love that. So yeah, I give him this one. I might check the show out.
I say I like they're mentioning the kaijus. I like big monsters fight robots. I might check this
Who comes
out.
across as more of a robot than his mechanical companion.
私のことバカな神様だと思ってるん
Damn,
でしょ。
stupid
Number
guy.
6, Leo, Promare. This is Trigger achieving peak hype, throwing out
Okay.
gorgeous animation, fantastic music, and all the burning souls anyone could want. The hot-headed Gallo doesn't hold too many surprises as the protagonist, but Leo fares much better as Promare's initial villain. As the leader of a resistance group fighting to protect the marginalized and targeted Burnish, Leo's anger and antagonistic actions are completely understandable.
I love when these lists don't do
Out of all the characters in the
mainstream
movie,
stuff.
Leo is the
When
most
they pull out
developed,
this
and his arc
underground
is by far
stuff.
the strongest.
And I'm checking this out.
生きている間は僕らの肉体は永遠だ。いくら燃やしても復活できる。
I love the music too.
命を置いた瞬間、僕らの体は灰に。
More importantly, at one point, Leo turns into a massive fire dragon. Insta win.
バニッシュの怒り。
Number 5,
music.
Slain
Okay.
Troyard, Aldenoa Zero. Somewhat unusual, this sci-fi's protagonist is the one driven entirely by logic, with Inoho often coming across as a bit emotionless. On the other hand, Slain is fueled by feeling, particularly his desire to protect Princess Asylum.
姫に会わせてください。
While Inoho is generally always in the right, but can be hard to connect to at times, Slain constantly makes terrible decisions that backfire, but is also far more relatable.
So he is the villain?
Wait. That's what I was about to say. So the villain is the one that has the emotion to always try to help people, but the protagonist is the emotionless one and say, okay, we're just gonna get this done.
I don't know. They talk about him like he's the villain, but then they say he's protecting his princess.
Yeah. Okay.
It kind of lost me.
It lost me, but it sounded like it was an interesting concept.
If it's a flip flop like that, how you said, that's real interesting.
Yeah.
Slain constantly makes terrible decisions that backfire, but is also far more relatable. He's a very human and flawed person, a villain forged out of his circumstances, but also one who made specific choices that led him down this path.
姫様、あなたの野望を砕く。
Number 4, Yujiro
Yujiro!
Hanma, Baki
Yeah.
franchise. The best antagonists drive, recontextualize, or enhance their heroes in various ways, and Baki has one of the best examples of such a villain. Baki's entire existence revolves around defeating his father Yujiro, both as a means of proving himself as the superior fighter, for revenge, and because their relationship is...
Oh, forgot to tell you. Muhammad Ali in this. Muhammad Ali Jr. is in this. You gotta check this out.
All right.
Shout out to Muhammad Ali Jr. You guys know.
I didn't know the words of Muhammad Ali Jr.
Yes, Muhammad Ali Jr. But shout out to Yujiro. Yujiro definitely was a great character. It's basically, I want you to be stronger than me, but I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat everybody's ass until you get stronger than me.
Tough love.
There you go.
Entire existence revolves around defeating his father, Yujiro, both as a means of proving himself as the superior fighter, for revenge, and because their relationship is that whack.
朝も昼も夜もなく食らえ。食前食後にその肉を食らえ。飽くまで食らえ。飽き果てるまで食らえ。食らって食らって。
The strongest creature on Earth lives up to his reputation, as Yujiro is a beast of a man, both in terms of power and personality. Even though he only appears sporadically throughout the series, his monstrous presence is constant. In a show known for its brutal and destructive characters, Yujiro puts everyone to shame. Number 3, Char Aznable, Mobile Suit Gundam.
It's set from the 2010s.
Yeah, they went back to the 80s, but yeah, Char, let me tell you about this motherfucker. Dope. Shout out to Mobile Suit Gundam. I just want to let that be known.
In the trash can.
I know.
This
right?
list is all over the place. They said from the 2010s in the beginning. It's not in the title, but the host said it, so
hey man.
Now they go back to the 80s.
There you go, way back. But yeah, shout out to Char.
Now unless he pops up in a newer
protagonist and certainly one of
Gundam show.
Most popular. And
Another thing about the
for as
Gundam,
great as Amuro is, the pilot shares the stage with arguably the best and unquestionably the most influential Gundam character of all time.
You're not Casval. My brother was always such a nice person. I'm sure he wouldn't join the Zeon forces.
Will you quit the Federation forces for me?
As a pilot, Char Aznable ranks right up there with the best of them, and the character's exploits earned him the nickname of the Red Comet. While the son of Zeon's battles with Amuro are constantly thrilling, Char's legacy stems from his complex characterization, constant growth both politically and psychologically, and understandable motives.
Not in my case!
Yeah, they got it rocking.
He's an ace in every...
Okay, so I guess to kind of clear up what they're saying, Char was one of those guys, you know, hey, you know, here for the kingdom and everything, we're going to do this.
Yeah. But
he was actually a good guy that just, you know, I got to make sure I try to always find the right way to do things.
Okay. So his motives were good, just the way you went about it.
Execution was bad, but it was, you not going to say you felt bad for him, but you actually felt where he was coming from with everything.
Okay.
So, you know, it was always dope. You know. Definitely way more polarizing.
Every sense of the word. Number 2, Johan Liebert, Monster.
Johan, yeah.
Dr. Tenma is a great protagonist with a simple belief: all life is equal. This mantra serves as the basis of the Doctor's struggles throughout the story, and that conflict is fueled by Johan.
It's been a long time, Doctor.
The titular monster is a sociopath beyond all others, a person who kills without hesitation, lacks empathy, and finds pleasure in torturing his victims.
So you basically Joker, huh?
Johan seeks a perfect suicide, one delivered by the Doctor who saved his life. Johan drives the story forward, is central to its most complex ideas and themes, and is simply one of the best villains of all time.
Well, Richard, how about a drink?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified.
You're offering drinks, you sound like a bad guy.
Videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If
What's in
you're
the
on
drink?
your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
What's number 1?
Number 1, Junko Enoshima.
I can't even read the name.
Danganronpa, the
Dragon
animation.
Rampa.
Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned mastermind? Danganronpa
dreads?
follows a group of students locked in a death game by a toy bear named Monokuma, as the villain seeks to lead its hostages to despair. Following a thrilling opening season, the puppet master behind Monokuma is revealed to be Junko, the thought-dead fashionista who seeks to crush any hope out of the world. Makoto is a fine enough protagonist, but the optimistic hero can't hope to hold a candle to the force of nature that is Junko. Whether out in the open or as Monokuma, Junko is just a demented delight.
Sounds sexy. Punishment
Do you agree
time.
with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo.
It's always like that, whether not even just anime, different movies, comics, video games, where the villain outshines the hero.
Yes.
It's always stuff like that.
Joker.
You know,
Yeah, but that was dope though. That was very much dope. Even if we haven't seen the show, guys, it's something that we like to watch to make us say, okay, we're gonna go watch it.
yeah, like I said, I love when WatchMojo when they pull stuff out of, like, don't go for all mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Go for things that nobody's probably ever heard of or people have forgotten about, and
There
I
you
love
go,
it.
man. So there you have it. But we about to get up out of here.
Click down below in the description for everything that we got going on, from our merch, our socials, that original video, and check out our Patreon for exclusive videos coming soon.
Make memories, stay humble, live life, swagging the waggy.
Just then.
And we out.